Hello fellow Sudokans, welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Wednesday the 16th of October 2024. I don't have to do much work tomorrow, probably none, so I can stay up late, and I've just done loads of stuff on the computer. Even though my second job was cancelled, I had lots of things to do. I've just finished doing it. It's pretty late here. But before I head off to bed, I'm going to play the Los Angeles Times expert level puzzle, because I do like to try and get 3 games out if I can. So this is my 3rd game of the day, the last game for me today. I do dislike the way that right-wing groups, and actually it's not just right-wing groups, but it's mostly right-wing groups, try to hide their real intentions with stupid names like names that include the word freedom quite often, when in fact what they propose is really the opposite of freedom. I mention this because there's a long article just published in The Guardian, which is very interesting, but it's about the Human Diversity Foundation, a group which is definitely not about human diversity, because they're a group focused on kind of eugenics and what they perceive as European elites, and you know how great Europeans are and they're more intelligent, blah blah blah, you know, the usual kind of rubbish and nonsense. The headline for the article was about an investor. Let me just quickly have a look at it. It said race science network secretly funded by US tech boss. In fact, that person has pulled out since The Guardian mentioned it. His name was Andrew Conru, somebody I'd never heard of, somebody who made his fortune from dating websites, who'd given the foundation more than $1 million after being exposed by The Guardian, has decided, well, oh no, let's not do that now. But there are a couple of videos on the article as well, which are worth watching. So an article worth checking out. Again, of course, you know, disguised fascism. There's so much of it around, isn't there? Let's get on with the game of Sudoku, shall we? This is the LA Times expert level puzzle. We're going to start with 3s like this. We have 8 blocking up here and 8 blocking up there. That's what caught my eye. We've got 4 down here, 4 up there, 4 across there. And we've got 4s along the bottom here and 4 down there. So 4 like this. Let's extend the blue line to the end. So we know that 4 has to be, we know that 4 has to be in that square there. Again, I was about to do something else. 4s like this, 4 going up here and up here. Okay, 4s are out of the way. We have a 1 blocking up here. That'll give me a 1 in that square. I'm actually feeling less tired now than I was when I played the New York Times. I was rather tired as I just got in and was very busy today, but less so now. Now it's bedtime. Now that it's time to sleep, I'm feeling less tired. The irony. Here we're looking for 2, 5, 8. Any help on 2, 5, 8? We've got 2, 5, 8, 1 in each row. That's no good. What about these squares? We've got 2, 5, and 8 here, so we're looking for 6, 7, 9. Oh yeah, of course, 6, 7, 9 here. 6, 7, 9. 9 blocking there, 6, 7, not sure about just yet. Okay. All right, let's go on a walkabout. Okay, 2 across here, 2 across there. 2 is one of our missing digits here. That can't be 2. That has to be 2. Hang on a second, I think we have enough. Yes, we do have enough 2s blocking along this road to get a placement there. We've also now got a pair of 1s there because we've got 1 blocking this square and 1 blocking this square, so we do have 1s in those squares there. Is that good enough for anything much? And 3 up here, and 3 up there, and 3 up there. So in this row there's a 3. 3 down to the bottom, down here and across there will give us 3 in that square. Fours are done. Okay, so I've got 1, 3 and 5 blocking here. I don't have 1, 3, 5 in this block here yet, so that's 1, 3, 5 in those squares there, and this has to be the other digit, which is going to be a 7. 1 and 3 here, 1 and 3 there, so that's a pair of 1 and 3 in those squares there. Does that help? 1, 3, so 6, 7, 8, 9 in there, so 6s are there. Right. 6s are there. What did I say? 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8 there, that's a 6, 9. 6, 9, yeah. Let's look down here. So that's 1 and 3. So down here we're looking for 5, 6, 8. We've got a 5. We've got an 8. But that's it. 5, 6, 8 here. What about these then? If we've got 5, 6, 8 there, we're looking for 2, 7, 9 in these squares, and there's no real help there. Except that we know that 2s are in these squares. Okay, I'm just seeing something with the 8s here. 8 blocking down here. No, I saw that before. That's not something new. Doesn't solve it, does it? 8s are like that. I saw that before, and then I thought I'd seen something new, but no, indeed not. I'm gonna look at this again. Come on, come on, come on. Hmm. Well, I'm not seeing the next move, and I don't want to be playing this game all night long. I've seen a lot of things, but I haven't discovered a complete placement yet, so I think I'm going to move on to the pencil marks, because I think it would be pretty easy with pencil marks. So I've got 1 and 3 in those squares there, right? I've got 8s over here. I've got 6 up here, and 6s are in those squares there. So we get 6s down here. We've also got 2s in those squares there. So 2s are down here. I also know 2s are in those squares there. We've got 5s in these squares here. So that's going to put 5s there. And the other number here is 8. Oh, so that can't be 8, can it? Yeah, I knew there's something there, just can't see it. 8 goes there, and 8 is in those squares. So we've got a triple, we've got the 3 things here, 3, 5, 5, 6, 8, 1, 3, that looks to be okay. What do we know about 7? 7 is a pair like that. We have 7s over there and 7s down there as well. Alright, let's be a bit more methodical. What else do we know? 1s are in those squares there, and 1s are over there. 2s are in those squares there. A pair of 3s are like that. And like this. A pair of 5s are there. Eight's there and there. Nines are there, 9 blocks across here, so we get 9s in those squares. It puts 9s as a pair down there. And I think that's about it. So I said the 2, 7, 9 down here, so 7 and 9 in those squares. Is that right? 7, okay, and 9. Yes. Okay. Let's finish the 9 across here. So we've got to put the 9s in those squares there. Okay, so this shoot is done. Let's see what we've got up here. 5 blocking across here. 6 blocking across this way. 7 blocking there. And there's a number missing here, which is 1, right? Right. Does that look hunky-dory? Okay, so we've got a pair of 1 and 3 here, so that has got to be a 5 then. So that means this can't be a 5, and this can't be a 5. We will have a pair of 5s down there. Let's come along the bottom here. I think this is done, this is done, this is done, isn't it? So this is done, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do we know about the 6s? Over here, no, not really sure. 7, 8, 9 done. So we do have a pair of 6 and 8 here. That might be useful. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do we know about 6s? Well, we know 6 and 8 is a pair here, so we don't want 6 or 8 here. So this square and this square can't be 6, and 6 blocks down there. So we have 3 possibilities for 6 in those squares there. 7 is done, 8 is done, and 9 blocks down there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's got to be a 2. And that's got to be a 6. And we can't have any 6s there or there. We will have 6s where we've got 7s, and so it means this 9 can be removed and put right there, and we'll get rid of all of those 9s. So we'll have 7 there, and we will not have 2 or 7 there. We will have 9 in that square. 7 goes there, 2 is in that square, and what else? Something's, oh yeah, gotta get rid of that 7. This missing digit is a 1, right? And so we have 1 across here, 1 across there, and 1 down there. Means that's a 1. That has to be a 2. That's got to be a 2 there, and this is not a 2. Left with 5, 8 there. We've got a 7 down here already, so that has to be 6. 9 is in this square there. 9 is there. 7 is there. Let's get rid of those 6s, shall we? So there's this 1 block to be filled in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks like this, and so is still possible in those squares there. 6 blocks like this, so could still go in those squares there. 7 blocks up there and across there, so 3 possible corners. And then, so that's got to be a 6, isn't it? So we got 9 across here, across there, and down there. So that will be a 9 in that square there. We've got 8 there, we've got 6 there, 6 there, 7 there. That's a 5, isn't it? Okay, just filling in the yes or no bits here. Either or, they're all either or stuff. One will finish. Oh, we're not finished yet. What do we need? 5 here. That's an 8 then. That's a 5 there. So that's finished. It took longer than it should have taken, really. But there you go. Such is life and Sudoku. I'll see you tomorrow. More relaxed, more energetic, I think. I hope so, anyway. Take care. Bye-bye.